The following video is not made for kids under 13. If you are not 13 years old, please exit out of the video now. And please, YouTube, do not sue me. Sup guys, Leon Mookie here, and I'm back with another part of What If Izuku Had the Demon Summoning App. This is part 2. In the last part, I explained how Izuku got the Demon Summoning App due to him, about to kill himself and him getting a second chance by, the Anguish one. Which with that said, let's get into this. Izuku is almost a pro with the Demon Summoning app, summoning some pretty powerful, pretty mid-level demons. The only demon that he can truly count on is his main demon, Ku Cullen. However, I think some of you may know that no, Izuku is not dating Io in this What If. I'm just saying that they're good, close friends. Mostly just in school. They have never hanged out in person whatsoever outside of school. But Izuku does see her as a good friend and a friend that he can truly count on from time to time. With that said, Izuku now has two other demons, being Orthus and Jack Frost, which now he's on his way to go to the UA entrance exam. On his way there, he began thinking about buying some new demons off the auction, until he saw a girl with pink hair and goggles on her head, just standing in the road with her phone, and deciding to help her out. He ran as fast as he could to help her, and grabbed her by the hand, and made it to the other side when the stop sign went red, as he says, "What the hell is wrong with you?" Trying to catch his breath as she says, "Oh, guess I didn't pay attention. Sorry about that. At any rate, I gotta get going." The girl with the pink hair soon disappears as Izuku saying, "Man, what annoying," as he realized she's going the same way I am. Huh, that's weird. He catched up with her and said, "Hey, are you going to the UA entrance exam?" As she says, "Yep, I'm going to the support course." As saying, "I'm going for the hero course. I guess, we're both going there, so why don't we walk together?" And she says, "Okay, I don't mind. Just don't bother me, okay?" As saying, "Ditto." The two walk right to UA as Izuku asks, "What's your name?" She's saying, "Mei Hatsume. You?" "Izuku Midoriya." After saying this, he looks at his new phone. He remembers asking his mom if he can get a new phone for the entrance exam. Through this, basically an indestructible phone that's also waterproof, just in case that he, is in a situation where he needs to, where he loses his phone underwater. He needs to use his phone underwater and use his app. So yeah. He arrives at UA, and there he sees the school, as Bak goes right behind him saying, "Deku, you're in my way, move it." And also, "I told you not to show up, you damn nerd." As Izuku was about to freak out, he soon took a deep breath and says, "Yeah, Kachan, you have no right to talk to me like that anymore after I get into this school." As he says, "What you say, you damn nerd? When did you grow a pair?" As Bakio says, "You're not worth it today. I'm saving my energy for the exam." After that, Izuku began taking a deep breath and remaining calm again, as he thinks, "This is my chance, my one chance." As he looks through his demons and sees the demons that he trusts with his life by his side. And soon he moves forward and about to trip. As he runs as once again he's saved by a girl, a brunette girl, and telling him it would be bad luck if you fell before you even got to take the exam. So, sorry I used my quirk on you like that. As Izuku begins freaking out and says, "Oh, it's okay. I really appreciate the help. I guess this is the second time I've been saved." As she says, "Second time?" As Izuku say, "Don't worry about it." Anyway, later, as he runs off to the entrance with her saying, "Huh." After that, just like in canon, President Mike explains the exam just as usual about gaining multiple villain points by destroying robots, being 1 point, 2 points, and 3 points. The one with the highest points, those with the highest points will be allowed into UA's hero course. However, Ida soon jumps up just like he did in canon, with him asking about the 0 point robot and saying and there's not anything about him on their entrance forms, saying if this is a translation or a typo, it's a shame for such a great prestige school like this to have. As he soon points at Izuku, realizing that he's been muttering the entire time, saying if he's not going to take this seriously, then leave. As Izuku gets a little bit annoyed, but also says, "You have no right to say that. Who said I'm not taking this seriously? Just focus on your own self than anyone else." After that, Ida does feel a little bit annoyed as Izuku says this. Therefore, then President Mike tells him, "Alright, everyone calm down. Time to get... First you do your written exam, and then you'll be doing the practical exam. So, get ready." As for Izuku, he does actually pretty well. He does really well on the written exam, just like he did in canon, so he won't have to worry about that. As for the practical exam, Izuku begins looking through his phone constantly, thinking on which demon he should bring out. As soon after, he sees Uraraka and is planning on talking to her, as Ida stops her saying, "You there, you were planning on talking to her. You shouldn't just distract her just because and lose her focus." As Izuku basically removes Ida's hand from his shoulder, saying, "You don't know that. Seriously, what is your problem with me? I'm taking this just as seriously as anyone else. You have no right to say anything about me. You don't even know me." As Ida says, "I think it's your actions alone that says it all." As Izuku gets pissed and thinks, "Okay then, if that's what you think." As soon after, President Mike says, "As soon as those doors open, go through as soon as you can. We're not going to say go whatsoever." As Izuku says this, he brings out his phone, activates the demon summoning app, and chooses his. As the doors open, he soon summons Orthus, and a two-headed wolf soon appears in front of the entrance as soon as the doors begin to open, as some people that were behind Izuku began freaking out, wondering, "Oh my god, it's a monster!" As Orthus goes down, and Izuku gets on his back and says, "Go, destroy as many robots as you can, but make sure you don't hurt any of the participants in the process, okay?" As the two-headed wolf basically howls, and it runs through the entrance as fast as it can. As all the other participants that already went in began seeing this two-headed wolf running through the participants, as it began shooting fire from both its mouths, destroying multiple robots in the process. As Izuku and Orpheus destroy like tons of robots, being over 23 point robots, but mostly focusing on the 3-point robots instead. He doesn't really care too much about the other robots, but if he does, he actually decides to summon out another one of his demons, being Ichikai, which that wing as the beast with wings says, "Master Izuku, how should I do your bidding?" As Izuku tells him to destroy any leftover robots around them, but don't get carried away. Don't hurt any of the other participants either. Got it? As he says, "Of course." He soon flies through the air, seeing if there are any robots by destroying them with his claws, and also shooting them with lightning. As those in the monitoring room, being the teachers and other heroes, see this, they're surprised seeing that Izuku is summoning monsters, as they believe that, is this a quirk? I've never seen a quirk that can summon things before. As saying, it's a rarity. It must be really rare. As Aizawa takes interest in this, but also is wondering on Izuku's skills alone. As Izuku keeps racking up points and points by summoning both his demons, he begins thinking that he may have enough points to pass. However, he soon hears rumbling all around them. As he remembers, he hasn't seen that 0-point robot. As he begins thinking, it has to be goddamn huge. As everyone sees a giant robot under them, Izuku begins thinking about running and recalls Ichikaya and tells Orpheus to run as fast as he can back to the entrance. However, he soon hears a girl behind him. He sees the same brunette girl that helped him during the entrance. As he begins thinking, she saved me, and I have to. As he begins remembering everything that he did, as running in without thinking, saving somebody without saying anything. But he does it. As he gets off of as he tells Orpheus to stop and gets off him, as he says, "Thank you for all your help." As he returns him back to his phone and summons his other demons, being Ku Cullen, his main demon, and his other demon being Mao Shuva. And they are doing the best they can. As Mao Shuva carries Izuku flying in the air, and Ku Cullen would be able to stall the robot with his immense strength. As he does exactly that, he holds back the robot stepping on Ochako, with Izuku using Mo Shuva to carry the debris off of her. As she says, "What are you doing?" As he said, "Helping you out. That's all that matters." As both of them take the debris off of her easily, as he asks if she can move. She says that her ankle is sprained, that she can't move at all. Soon after, Izuku decides, I guess there's only one option then. He tells Mo Shuva to carry her back to the entrance, as Izuku stays with Ku Cullen. As she says, "Wait, you can't just do this on your own. You'll get hurt." As Izuku says, "Doesn't matter. A hero's job is to risk his life to save others. Doesn't matter what happens to me." After that, Izuku runs to his main demon, as he says, "Ku Cullen, destroy that thing with everything you got." As Ku Cullen nods. Soon after, he moves back from the robot stepping off on him or Izuku, and soon jumps high into the air and uses his glowing spear and strikes it down. It says, "You are an enemy of my master, and I will destroy you." Soon after, landing on the robot, piercing it all the way down, as explosions begin exploding all over the robot, inside and out, as Kukulin, as the giant robot soon explodes, with tons of debris all over the place, with everyone shocked and wondering, what just happened? Did that just really happen? As Izuku is wondering, as Kukulin walks out of the explosion, out of the explosion debris, as Izuku says, "That's my main demon. That's my main hero." As Kukulin soon walks up in front of Izuku, goes to one knee and bows. "The deed has been done, my master." As Izuku puts his hand on his shoulder, saying, "Well done, Kukulin." After that, the exam ends, with time ending as well, as everyone sees Izuku. Soon after, Mo Shuva disappeared from Ochiko, and Izuku walks back to the entrance as everyone sees. Did he summon all those monsters? I mean, that's unexpected. I didn't expect that at all. As everyone thinks, who has a quirk? That's a pretty overpowered quirk. He doesn't even have to do all the work. As Izuku walks past everyone, as they begin talking about him, Ida says, you did, and she says, "Want to say something bad about me now?" As Ida is lost for words, and Izuku leaves once more. A couple of days have passed, and is thinking when he's going to get his letter from UA, as it's been almost a week. As his mother asks, "Izuku, are you okay?" As he begins saying, "I'm fine. I'm definitely fine." As he says, "I'm gonna head back in my room and relax for a bit." As he lays down on his bed and begins thinking, that power. I thought I knew so much about Kukulin's power, but he took down that giant robot without even trying. Like, it was nothing. If that's the kind of power that a demon has, a demon on Kukulin's level has, what a demon that's beyond his level can do. As he begins thinking this through, thinking maybe he should probably fuse Kukulin with one of his other demons. As his mother soon barges through his door, freaking out, and begins saying that he has a letter from UA. As he sees this, he begins to open up the letter and sees a hologram. As it's soon after, All Might appears. It says, "Izuku Midoriya, we've seen what you did during the entrance exam, and you are quite interesting. I never expected somebody like you to have a quirk like that. Such a powerful quirk, indeed." As Izuku remember that All Might probably doesn't even remember Izuku. Doesn't even remember what he looked like anymore. As he doesn't really care about what All Might has to say all the time, until he says, "Izuku Midoriya, we've seen that you had the highest score in UA history. You have broken even my record. So, but you are the highest. You got the highest points. We are proud to have somebody of your caliber into UA. So welcome to your Hero Academia." After that, the hologram ended, and Izuku began to cry, crying that he finally can have his dream. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I would love to hear them. Also, tell me what kind of personality you want Izuku to have. Do you want him to still have his old, shy and nervous, but always dedicated personality? Or do you want him to be a lot more arrogant and a bit more cocky, but always willing to help out others when he can? Please tell me what you guys think. Also, like and subscribe, which helps out my channel. Anyway, this is Leon Monkey, signing out. Later.